Good afternoon, members of Bonhata and other guests. Welcome to our third weekly update. We hope you had a nice Dia di Rincon yesterday. It's a strange feeling for us all to celebrate this important day with social distancing. We also wish you all a good Labor Day today. We are receiving lots of positive feedback from you about these weekly updates. Thank you for your encouraging words. We hope you keep following us. As usual, we first update you on the latest COVID-19 news and numbers. As of this week, the amount of active COVID-19 cases on Bonaire is back to 0. Both previously mentioned cases have recovered and are no longer considered active cases. Today is also the day that the 44 people who went into quarantine 2 weeks ago will finish that quarantine. As of last Tuesday, 230 people have been tested, of which 2 positive and 228 negative. 96 people were in quarantine. The flight ban has been extended to May 15th at 6 p.m. Today at 5:30 there will be another press conference from the government. It is expected that certain changes will be made to the prevention measures that are now in place. So we urge you all to follow that press conference later today via the YouTube channel of RCN, NOS TV Bonaire or local radio stations. And now for the main subject of today's update. After last week's update, Bonaire received a letter from State Secretary Raymond Knops. Mr. Knops reacted to Bonaire's request for additional support measures. Today we will update you on the content of his letter and most importantly on the most important additional support measures. Economical stimulus. RCN and OLB are urged by the Cabinet to buy from local businesses. This applies to both goods and services. Fixed costs for water, electricity and internet. The Cabinet understands that fixed costs for water, electricity and internet can be a big issue for businesses and families. We told you last week about our discussions with WEB to come to a solution and luckily we can now inform you about this solution through help from the Netherlands. All fixed costs for water and electricity, vastrecht in Dutch, will be sponsored by the Netherlands from May 1st until December 31st of 2020. Be aware that this does not apply to the variable costs of actual use. Those will still be charged. But it does offer financial relief to all households and businesses, and for some of our larger accommodation members, this is a very substantial issue that was solved. Additionally, your internet provider will give you a $25 per month discount on the invoice, also from May 1st until the end of the year. Economic Affairs Compensation, or noodloket. Mr. Knops gives a basic explanation about the $4,400 compensation that we presented to you last week. If you missed that update, you can watch it back on the Bonhata YouTube and Facebook channels. Tourism Impulse. The Cabinet offers help to Bonaire, both with expertise and with budget, to set up a solid marketing program for tourism recovery after the crisis. Bonhata is involved with the local government and with other stakeholders to assist in this. Slow recovery of tourism. Bonhata, our local government and other stakeholders have all urged the Cabinet to realize that reopening of flights to Bonaire does not mean an immediate recovery of our tourism sector. Mr. Knops assures us that the Cabinet is fully aware of this and will take this into consideration when deciding on extending the current support measures. Experts say that it will take at least 3 months after flights resume to get at least some form of business as usual in the tourism sector. Based on this, we urge the government to extend support measures at least 3 months beyond flight resumption. Low-income support. Poverty has always been an issue on Bonaire, but with the COVID-19 crisis, the problem is increasing drastically. The Cabinet shares our worries around this and will implement a package of special support measures to alleviate the pressure. In the Cabinet letter, an amount of €500,000 is promised for food distribution to those in need. €200,000 for Bonaire and €150,000 each for Saba and Statia. We also see many private initiatives on the island to support the poorest group of people in need of food. Many of the chefs on island donate their time and countless individuals and organizations donate time and money to help out. It warms my heart to see this kind of spontaneous support. Now that many of us have more time on our hands, there's a real opportunity to do some good for those that need it the most. I urge you to look for opportunities to do so. If needed, we can help you find a way in this. A crisis can also be a time of bonding closer and facing the storm together. Because together we are much stronger than each on our own. With great pleasure, I can announce that several of the major accommodations on Bonaire have rejoined Bonhata to stand shoulder to shoulder with us. As you may know, a united sector has been one of my primary goals when I started my term as your president. We welcome Captain Don's Habitat and Plaza Resort Bonaire as our newest members, and we hope to be able to share a few more big names in the very near future. If any of you listening want to join us, please contact the Bonhata office or reach out to me and we'll welcome you with open arms. I wish you all a great weekend and we'll see you next week for our next update.